What is up, my lovely viewers? In the last video, we achieved the blue ranks in Tekken, and right now is the moment where I decided for myself that I want to take this game a little bit more seriously. I recently got a coaching from one of Germany's best Tekken players overall, and today we will look at a tool that Tekken 8 provides to you so you can get better yourself, the replay feature. And yeah, let's get better together. We go through a replay of mine and we will see what we could have done better in this game. So yeah, my name is Ray. Welcome to my place. So let's start with this match against Victor. So Victor is a new character, so not all of his moves are quite clear to me. And he has a lot of teleporting, sword, guns, whatever bullshit. So it took a fair share to play against him. I lost, and therefore I want to see where I made mistakes and how we can avoid it. So what I'm paying attention to is in the corners. Let me put my camera up. So you can see what is actually happening. So what I'm paying attention to is especially the frame data that you see on the left side and on the right side. Right now, Victor hit me. I am minus 70 frames and he is plus 70 frames, of course. So I'm at a big disadvantage here. So that is one aspect I pay attention to see if at some point I had the frame advantage and didn't use the advantage. So let's continue. So let's jump back. Right about here, I was plus 9. So do I have options here? It's hard to tell because the distance is quite big, but I see, so I don't know if there is anything I could do. So what we can do is we can get back to that point and I can take control of my character again for 10 seconds. And that is a very, very good feature. So you have the option to try a couple of things, like different options. So I take control of my character now. And right here, okay, I was going into stance. That means I wanted to do something, but there is, as far as I can see, because I was in stance here after my plus 9, I could have sidestepped it. Okay, that is very, very important to note. If you look again, after here I can sidestep, but only to the right side of my character. If I try to sidestep on the right now, it tracks. So what does that mean? I can sidestep Victor's power crush to the right side of my character, and then I can put a pressure again. But that is one big aspect of Tekken. I have to know that he will go for that power crush. Since this is the first round, I have no tell. There's just a guessing game that he will come at me with the power crush. I have no indication that he will do it if he has like the big space between us. So let's see if we can. I think we can't interrupt it. Maybe I can power crush him as well. I can't. So there's nothing I can do here besides sidestepping to the right. After the kick, I was going to stance here, so after the kick, I have opportunity, but it has to be really quick. So we will try this a couple of times. Now after the kick, I go to the side and then we're free to act again. So that is how we will approach this whole thing. Let's continue with the replay. When you see here, a stand switch that I did here, that was actually a misinput. I wanted to go for the power crush there, so let's try it from here again. Try it again. Let's see. 1, 2 here, and here was the stand switch, and I wanted to go actually for a power crush. Like this, and then I would have won. So let's see again. 2 bam 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 bam, and now the side switch. And I will pause. I can't pause, but I will show you where I wanted to do the power crush, but here, not here, a little bit too late. So when my left foot is up, that's where I wanted to go for the power crush, like here. And then I could have won this round. That was a mistake on my side, because I was lacking the mechanical capability. So that is also one factor of error that can happen. Like, you want to do a certain action, but you can't execute it because of cold fingers or lack of dexterity, or just simply not enough practice when you want to execute a certain move. So let's continue with the replay. I know this is a little bit, maybe a little bit too fast, because I'm trying to think and I'm trying to explain. And maybe for someone who doesn't play the game, there's a lot of happening. So I try to explain it the best way I can. So yeah, maybe we have a couple more situations where the explanation is a little bit easier. Power crush +5. So let's get back. So after this kick, I am +5, he is -5. So what can I do here? I was going for the back 3, but the back 3 has obviously way too many frames. Startup frames, like I think 16. Let's see. Yes, 16 startup frames. You can see it on the bottom left. The attack that I just did has a startup frame of 16. So it takes 16 frames to complete this action, this kick that I have done here. But I was only with +5. That means Victor has enough time to get back into block and block my action. So I want to find out with those 5 frames that I was in the advantage, was there anything else I could have done better? So that's what we will try to do now. So let's see. Here. So now we switch back. So now we take back the control of the character and wait for the situation to happen. +5. I was too slow. Let's try again. Okay. Down forward 2 doesn't work. But I could have gone into the down 3-4. That would have been a better option. And then he would have pressed the button maybe. And then I would have gotten a complete combo. What else can we do? Okay, back 4 doesn't work. Down forward 4 could have worked, but I would be -8 frames anyway. So we will lose the frame advantage. Down 4-4 could have worked if he would press a button. Okay, so now we had a couple of options, like maybe only one option. So The only thing I could have done with my plus frames advantage, I should have gone for the down 3-4, which is Warring's basic pressure tool. It is, I will show you once again so you know what I mean. So now, bam bam. Those two kicks, the down, the kick to the shin and the high kick, that is the down 3-4. That's the input. So that was my only option here, to use my frame advantage to like start my 50-50 again and build up pressure again. So let's continue with the replay. +4 here, but there was enough. Oh, look. The game also shows you a couple of punishment methods. Like if you look at the top bar here, like right under the counter, the time counter, you will see something appear. So we're here now. +4, nothing great. Like right here, you see at the top side of the screen, it shows me a recommended punish. That means in this situation where I decided to go for my FF4, so this big push kick that I was doing here, I should have gone for the back 3. So for the PlayStation lingos between us, the back and the X. So let's just try it. We go back. We take control. Now, here. That is what the problem that is what the program wanted to tell us. Right now, bam. No, let's try again. Maybe I was too slow. Yes. Why does this work? Let's have a look at frames. We remembered the back 3 had a startup of 16 frames. And after the hit, Victor is -16. Okay? Let's get back to the replay and now let's have a look. Right here. Victor missed the hit, or more likely that I blocked it. And if you look at the frames at the bottom, Victor is -16 frames. I am +16. So if I would have the knowledge, or like if I would know that this hit on block leaves Victor in -16 frames, I would have known that I can use my 16 frame punisher, which is back 3. But I decided to go for the FF4. So this push kick. FF4 means basically forward, forward, and circle for the PlayStation lingos between us. So, and that's how you learn. If you look at your replays, and you will see those exact moments, and for the future fights against Victor, I have to remember exactly this action that he has done right here, like this. I have to remember this action that he has done. And I have to remember the moment I see it and I block it, I can go for the back 3 to punish it. And the back 3 is a launcher, and the launcher means I get a full combo off, which is a lot of damage, which probably will decide if I win the round or not. So he just cleanly finished me because I know for a fact I'm lacking a lot of matchup knowledge. So I'm lacking a lot of knowledge when it comes to frame data. That is probably my biggest weakness, because simply I don't know when to punish the most efficiently, and sometimes I press even though I shouldn't press a single button. Yeah, so that is how you use the replay tool in Tekken 8. As I said before, if other games would have such an amazing tool that would help you to improve, everything would be a lot more fun. So yeah, what do you think about this tool? Do you think it actually makes sense to implement this in other competitive games, and would you use it? That is the big question. So I hope you enjoyed this little video about the cool, nice replay feature in Tekken 8. and I hope to see you next time here in my place.